Hello and welcome to an album a day, going through my vinyls and my CD collection one at a time. Today is day 376. We are talking about my Uriah Heep CD Deluxe collection, and we are now on one where I said on the, I think it was yesterday's episode, that this is one that was issued as a picture disc. I got the regular vinyl, and I wish I would have known there was a picture disc because I would have gotten that instead. It actually looks pretty cool. This was around a time that Uriah Heep wasn't really doing picture discs, so it's kind of surprising that this one's out there. There's some really good album covers that come after this one, and I thought there would be a couple in particular that'd be really cool to have as picture discs, but those aren't released. This one is. I'm talking about Raging Silence. It's cool, it's not bad at all. It kind of reminds me, and this would have been, I'll have to look and see when the initial year was, but I mean, this would be something that kind of reminds me of Terminator 2, for those of you that are familiar with that movie. Let me see what, if I can find it here. Raging Silence. 1989, so this would have been pre-Terminator 2. Yeah, not bad. So you can, for those of you who are familiar with the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Of course, this is the deluxe edition. We're back to Sanctuary Midline. We get that right here. I did look, by the way, on the one from yesterday, or the one from the other day, Equator. That was also, there was one issue on Sanctuary Midline. So they actually did a deluxe, but the track order, I don't remember now. I think it was the same. There might just not have been any bonus tracks from that one, but of course we get the book, we get the picture of the band really tiny on the back, and this is a thicker book actually. This one's got a lot more in it. Maybe there were more people accessible, more stories, more memories associated with it, more time. Something like that. It's kind of hard to say. Let me get back to my actual CD page here. This would have been re-released in 2006. Yes, 2006. So yeah, lots of stuff. Again, information on the bonus tracks and everything, which is really cool. The CD itself, kind of weird. Like, okay, so you guys have seen a few of these. So with this cover here, what would you expect? Kind of the bronze treatment. It really actually kind of kills the picture, I think, more than enhances it or gives it something odd. Now, without the bright contrast that you get on the cover, everything just kind of blends in together. So it kind of loses its value a little bit. That, of course, with the writing and the hole in it and the logos and all that too. Then we go back to, that's what we have underneath instead of the tape. We no longer get the tape box, at least not on this one anyway. We'll find out on the next one if it comes back. And then on the back, of course, we get that. So book is in excellent condition. I have not done anything to damage it, thankfully, and when I got it, it was in pristine shape. Track list, of course, always the most important thing. We open with Hold Your Head Up. It was interesting when I did the podcast. I hadn't heard this album yet, so when I did the podcast, I saw that title, and immediately I'm like, well, that's a song by Argent. What are the chances are that it was a cover? Because that was one I grew up with. We had the 45 of it, and it is a cover of the very Argent song that I grew up with, and they did a really good version of it. We go to Blood Red Roses, which I believe was issued as a single, Voice on My TV, Rich Kid, Cry Freedom, Bad Bad Man, More Fool You, When the War Is Over, Lifeline, and Rough Justice. Really good set of tracks, and that's just the proper album. Then, of course, because this is the deluxe edition, we get some bonus tracks. We get Miracle Child, which was a B-side single. We get some demo versions of Corina, Mr. Majestic, Pacific Highway, and then we get two unreleased extended versions, which are Blood Red Roses and Hold Your Head Up. Then finally we get another version of Corina, which is a live version. I remember there was something that happened where I was confused about Corina. I don't remember if I had spelled it wrong on the spreadsheet or was confused as to which album it was on. There was something really weird about it, and every time it came up, I'm like, oh God, that song, what was the right thing? But yeah, it's all here on Raging Silence. So yeah, killer album, guys. One well worth checking out. This is an interesting time for the band, but a great time nonetheless. And we'll, of course, have another one tomorrow. We are back on our regular schedule. This is the first proper Wednesday episode of the Haskin Cast podcast coming up. So we'll be finishing up the 2-part on Vivaldi's The Four Seasons, and then next month we'll have another piece of classical music to focus on, and I don't even remember what it was. Actually, I think I do. But yeah, back on the regular schedule for both podcasts. However, Saturday we will have part 3 of the TV themes that I did with Mark Roback from the 70s Weekly Countdown with Mark and Pete. I hope you guys are having a great day, staying warm wherever you are, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.